Hey guys, we are ready to move on to page 398 and 399 in book number 1. Don't worry, my supervisor is going to get really mad because I keep waking her up. But she's still here. Can you tell them hi, Chloe? You tell them good job on your math. Good job on your math. It's her bedtime, so she's a bit tired. Let's be real, her bedtime's all day. But she doesn't leave my side. She's my princess. Okay, here we go. Page 298. Follow the directions for each rectangle. Number 2, divide this rectangle into 2 equal parts. Okay. Get my pen out. 2 equal parts. I could do it horizontally. I could do it vertically. I could do it diagonally. As long as they are equal parts. So I'm going to do mine vertically and make it as equal as possible. Got it? Okay. Number 3, complete this sentence about the rectangle in problem 2. Use a word from the box at the right. Here's the box. Each part is a blank of the whole rectangle, half, third, or fourth. Well, remember third, that's 3 equal parts because third kind of sounds like 3. Fourth, it has the 4 in it, so that would be 4 parts. This doesn't have 3, this doesn't have 4, so it has to be half. So I would write in half right here in this blank, which is super hard using my mouse. But I'm going to write it in anyway. There we go. Okay, number 4, divide this rectangle into 3 equal parts. I don't care how you do it as long as the parts are equal. Okay? I did vertical up here, so I'm going to do horizontal. There's 1 piece, 2, and 3. Okay, there's my 3 equal parts. Okay, number 5 says, complete this sentence about the rectangle in problem 4. Use a word from the box at the right. Each part is a blank of the whole rectangle, half, third, or fourth. Well, count your pieces. 1, 2, 3. Remember 3 and third. Whoops. So I'm going to write third in there. You're going to write third in there. I wish they just let me type on these blanks. It would make it so much easier. Number 6, divide this rectangle into 4 equal parts. Equal. Okay. I like to see it like this. I think that is easiest for my eyes to see that they are equal parts. Number 7, complete this sentence about the rectangle in problem 6. Use a word from the box at the right. Each part is a blank of the whole rectangle, half, third, or fourth. Count your pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is in the word. So you are going to write fourth on that blank. And yours is going to look much neater than mine. There we go, fourth. All right, number 8 says, how many halves are in the big rectangle in problem 2? And instead of scrolling up and down, I'm just going to grab my paper that I drew on. So problem 2, how many halves are there? How many pieces are there? There should be 2, right? Let's see if I can find it here. 1, 2. There are 2 halves. So how many halves are in the big rectangle in problem 2? There are 2 halves. All right, moving on to number 9 and 10. I already wrote in there. We're just going to fill in the little squares. How many thirds are in the big rectangle in problem 4? Okay. Here is problem 4. How many pieces are there? How many thirds are there? Thirds, you should hear the number 3. So there are, I'm going to make it a different color because I'm going to write over the box. There are 3 thirds. And for number 10, how many fourths are there? How many pieces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. You should hear the number 4 in fourths. So again, we're going to fill in that box and we're going to put a 4 because there are 4 pieces there. All right, number 11, show another way to divide a rectangle into halves. So we did it vertically. So if we wanted to do it a different way, we could do it horizontally or we could do it diagonally like that, as long as it's even. Show another way to divide a rectangle into thirds. We did it horizontally. This time I'm going to do it vertically. And number 13, show another way to divide a rectangle into fourths. We did the cross. You could also do it horizontally. The biggest thing when you're dividing into halves, thirds, and fourths is always to make sure the pieces are equal sizes. Okay, guys? That's the biggest thing to remember. All right, you're moving on to book number 2. Today, book number 2, that's the wrong page, are going to do page 325 and 326 in book number 2. See you tomorrow.